Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is GForever, and look, this is the Bandai movie monster series Hibiya Godzilla statue.
Yeah, we're looking at highlights from the Godzilla store, which include new Bandai and X Plus figures that we're going to see in a little while, so stay tuned for that. But right now, this is not new, right, G Forever?
Nope, this is not new. This has been released, I would say like a few years already. And this is also not new. This is a Godzilla Store exclusive. I forget the actual name, but it's like a really bright um, like a really hot pink Shin Godzilla with some gold on the back fins. And another reissue, which is not new. This is actually a cool one. Also like Godzilla Store exclusive. It has a lot of red, has the open split mouth, and has the nice purple paint. I think that they call it the was it hyper paint or
Yeah, but what's nice
heavy
is you
paint.
can still buy it from the Godzilla store, and it's getting easier to buy these things if you're not in the US. So, yeah, I'll put a link to the Godzilla store itself. And oh, what's this one?
Oh, Godzilla the Ride. This one's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll put a link to the Godzilla store, and if you're not in Japan, they've partnered with a third party shipper, basically called Bai. So basically, you go to the Godzilla store and you buy it but using Bai, and they're sort of like this third party
Hmm.
that'll basically buy it for you and then ship it to you.
Yep, and that's the King Ghidorah the Ride version, also
Yeah,
from the movie monster series. Not new.
yeah.
Yep.
We thought one of the worst figures of the year, unfortunately. But did they add the white on the nails? Is that new? I don't remember
It
that.
does look new, especially the bottom part of the feet. Well, I'm not sure if that's just foam or if that, I don't know what that is. That's definitely not on my figure.
Yeah, so like I said, if you're in, and they explain how to do it. So if you go to the Godzilla store, they explain how
Mm-hmm.
to use Bai.
Yep.
And but there's a few items where they say it's like, okay, we're only selling this in Japan.
Mm.
Like, yeah, see, right, it says on the screen,
On
it
the
says ships only
upper
within
right.
Japan, which means you can't use Bai, but you can use probably another third-party seller like Zen Market. So
Yes.
basically, you
Yep.
go to the Zen Market website, and they say, "What do you want to buy?" Just put us, you put in the
Put the
link.
link. Yep.
Put in the link. What do you want to buy? Like maybe you want to buy this, this
Gorosaurus. Yeah.
Gorosaurus, and they'll just buy it for you. Godzilla Store will ship it to Zen Market in Japan, and then
Hmm.
Zen Market will ship it to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but what's nice is what's really nice now though is sometimes some of these new items that we're about to see will be listed. It's like, okay, it's only one per customer, which means Zen Market can't buy a whole bunch.
Yep.
Uh, so who's this guy?
This is the movie monster series Mechagodzilla 1975. Also looks like this was like the recent repaint. Has a nice clean paintwork to it.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes they'd say, okay, if it only, but the Godzilla store says, okay, it only ships in Japan. It's one per customer, so it's only
Hmm.
one per address, which means
Yes.
Zen Market could only buy one
They only
for
have
one
one
person.
dress. Yeah.
Oh, and here's the new thing. This is Movie Monster Series Hedorah Retro Pink. So this is
Ooh.
brand new. But yeah, if you wanted to, this ship's only within Japan. So if you want to try to get it, you could maybe try, yeah, a different third party like Zen Market.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
D Japan. There's a lot out there, so
yeah.
you can check
Oh,
them out.
yeah. And then, but sometimes like something for like a big thing, like an X Plus, like we're going to see in the past, they'd say, okay, only one per address.
Hmm.
But now, so it's like, yeah, so you couldn't use Zen Market, but now they uh,
They
they've
partner
got a
with
few new X,
Bai.
yeah, they
Yeah.
got a few new X Plus items, one per address, but you can get it through Bai.
Yeah.
So you can buy it if you're outside of Japan. So that's
Yeah.
cool. So how do you like this pink? It's quite the impressive pink here.
It's pretty
Very bright.
cool. Like the silver on top of the like the translucent pink looks nice. The pink is I kind of wish they did a different color, but the paint on the material looks nice though. I want to
Yeah,
see it for myself.
yeah, like that silver. And here's a
I do
new
like the
Gigan.
silver.
This
Yeah.
is a Movie Monster Series Gigan retro color.
Retro color. Yeah. This reminds me a lot of the Bandai creations. They had like a clear glitter series. So this looks like that paint minus the glitter. So kind of cool looking, very metallic green, just similar to the metallic green Mecha Godzilla that they had a few years ago for the Godzilla store as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot. Yeah. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very shiny, very metallic. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure these aren't the colors I would seek out myself. That sort of like that kind of green. That green
Uh-huh.
doesn't quite do it for me.
Yeah.
But again, it's like as always, I'm always glad that there's another choice out there.
Yeah, this definitely is colorful on the shelf. Gives that that so Fubi feel to it.
So, but yeah, between those two, I'm more excited about the Hedorah.
Mm.
But now look at this. Now this is
Ooh.
they've mentioned before, but it's still for sale. This
Yep.
is the X Plus gigantic Mechagodzilla, and I guess it's a this is like the new well, this is a second version of it.
Yes. Yeah, they reissued this back in the November show. And then this I think they call it like the secret base version, something of that nature. And the
So it's
paint,
slightly different paint.
slightly different paint. So I think it's more of like an underground, like offline Mechagodzilla. So he's to looking at him, I don't really see much of a difference. It just looks like there's less of the titanium color on the original. I mean, there still looks like they do have it, huh? Maybe more
I,
browns is my
I'd wonder if
guess.
he was a little darker. You think, or maybe, but maybe not. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe there's just
Oh, yeah.
more of that brown paint.
But what's cool
Mm.
though is like, yeah, you can. It's easier than ever to buy it though.
Yes,
Like I said, you can
yes,
go to the Godzilla store, and they've got it listed twice. Once for people in Japan,
yeah,
and another one for people outside Japan, which says Bai on it.
yeah,
And then you can just buy it via Bai.
yeah. I think the next improvement the Godzilla Store could make is for the buy link. They should translate everything to English. And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
leave the Japanese page. Maybe make a page for Japanese, like in Japanese, and one page in English. Probably is the easiest way to do it.
yeah. I tend to rely on Google Translate to sort of like translate
Give you
the
a
Godzilla
general
store
idea.
pages,
Yeah,
yeah, to English, so I can sort of like know what they're talking about.
yeah,
But yeah, this is yeah, again, GForever owns the original version of this, and it's just wonderful because it's got so much articulation to it.
yeah. This is a big surprise because at first it looked like a very static Mecha Godzilla and can't really do much. But in person, they never mentioned it. But there's a ton of articulation. Like pretty much every joint is movable. So it's a really great, like big size Mecha Godzilla figure. So it was very impressive. It was like a huge surprise when they first released it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and if you're a Mecha Godzilla fan, this is probably a great staple in the collection because it's very big and it's very true to the original. And this one's really cool. This is not new either. This is the Godzilla the Ride. I think they also announced this a few months back. I think also in the November show. The difference of this version, the Godzilla Store version, has the blue paint on the spikes.
Oh yeah. So is this out yet? Any version of this out? I don't
Should
remember.
be out at the end of the month of June. So I think the end of June they should be out because this is what's keeping my order waiting in for DE Japan. Apparently DE Japan they only ship when every item in your order is together. So I have a bunch of stuff that I bought last year, but it's waiting on this guy.
Okay, so you buying
Yeah.
the Godzilla store version or the regular version, or what are you
I
doing?
actually I actually got all three. I got the
Oh,
Godzilla Store version, the Rick version, and the standard. So
and the
just to
Rick
compare.
lights up, or
The
what?
Rick lights up, and the standard is I think white spikes or gray spikes.
Yeah, 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 the
So
green
I
color.
I triple dip on a few of these earlier this year. So we'll see if I like them all, or maybe these will go to the archives.
Yeah, but like I said, again, you can buy this via buy, so it's getting nice. So it's nice.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, so the Godzilla store is turning out to be a nice way to buy things.
definitely.
Oh, and here we go. Here's the big news here.
Yeah,
X
huge
plus,
news.
yeah, X plus gigantic Shin Godzilla. They're calling this the red clear version.
Yeah, so this is getting the Yuji Sakai 30 centimeter treatment. So this is a very popular sculpt and very popular figure. And this is what the sixth reissue of it, or something like that.
Yeah,
Because
I
there's
think
been,
GForever owns all the other versions of this, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but this is actually like so. I was reading the again. I translated the description of it using Google Translate, and it looks like they're actually using the same or a similar technique that that Easy Hobby uses on their Omega Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we've seen the Omega Beast in person, and what they do is they have like silver underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of the reflective silver, they put like a red clear vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result, it's like when you shine light on it, the light like penetrates through like the clear red and then gets
Mm-hmm.
reflected back by the silver.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it makes it look like it's glowing, at least on the Easy Hobbies Omega
Yep.
Beast that we saw.
Yeah.
So
So
here's
here's
like,
the inside. You can
yeah, you
see the
can't quite
silver
see the
paint.
sil. Well, you
A
can't see
little
it too
bit.
clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah, but uh, but yeah, so it looks like X Plus decided to do the same sort of thing
Mm-hmm.
on their gigantic Shin Godzilla.
Yep.
So oh yeah, so it's like yeah, so this is I think a very again I think it's a very good option for folks. And again, if you're in the U.S., you can actually buy it through Bandai, though it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
that's
their previous
yep, the
yeah
purple
purple
one.
the very purple one, which is actually unfortunately a little too purple.
Yeah. Are they reissuing that one as well, or just
No,
they're
I don't
just
know. I
showing
think he's just trying
comparison?
to I think he's just trying to compare.
Okay. The
Uh,
purple and the red.
yeah, I think maybe he gets like with the purple, you don't really get any sense of depth. Like, and
Uh-huh.
it's hard to see in video.
Yeah.
But I think maybe, but yeah, maybe you do get a sense of depth with this one.
Yeah, this one definitely is interesting. It's not my choice of red, to be honest. Looks a little light to me, but we'll see. I mean, I tried to put it on order, so we'll see if I get it or not.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Well, yeah, I think we'd have to see it in person to make to really know like
Mm-hmm.
just how much we like it. At least in this video, I like how it looks. I do how
The
like it looks in
the
this video.
reflection. Yeah.
It's sort of a little. And there's the
Oh, there's
tail.
the tail. Yeah. The tail looks
Yeah,
nice. I like the tail.
but yeah, it's like in terms of like the exact details of how they did it, looks like they got some spots yeah lighter. So
Mm-hmm.
some of the red is darker, some of it's lighter, like more of a light
Mm-hmm.
orange.
Yeah, it looks
Uh,
too orange to me. I wish it was a little more of a deeper red, but we'll see. I mean, this is just, again, they showed off their Final Wars monster arts and it looked green. So when we
yeah,
got it in person, there was no green at all.
yeah. Actually, this they seem to be this G Godzilla Store video, and I'll also put a link in the description to the full video that they posted because it's like 3 hours. So we're showing you
Mm,
the highlights. They seem to be doing a better job with the video and the lighting in
mm,
this video, but yeah, we don't know. But yeah, it seems like they sort of this the one difference between this and the Omega Beast is I think with this one they are trying to have like these light oranges,
hmm.
which you don't get with the Omega Beast. I think it's more of a deeper red.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so which yeah, I think it's like a deeper red. Yeah, I think I might be more excited about a deeper red. But I
Yeah.
think it might be a matter of personal preference, and also
Yes.
it's really hard to say for certain without like having them
In
like
person, right?
seeing it in person and seeing them side by side.
Yeah.
But yeah, here too, like in these photos, you can see it sort of, yeah, those, yeah, you do get quite the contrast. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is quite a contrast. Some
Yeah.
like looking at the
Some
sections on the
parts,
tail,
yeah, some
some
parts
parts
are very
dark, some
bright.
parts very, yeah, some parts
Yeah.
very light, some parts very dark. It
Gives it
might be,
like a tiger feel.
yeah, it might be a little too extreme. Yeah,
Hmm.
here it looks a little too extreme. Yeah, it
Yeah.
almost looks like, yeah, stripes.
Yeah. If you look at yeah, exactly. Like a tiger.
Yeah, so they might have like, yeah, the contrast might be a little too much,
Yeah. But
but
we'll
we'll
see. I
see.
mean, these
And
are
yeah,
just
and
promotional
it looks like
photos.
the same sculpture. I know you're very happy. I take it you're very happy with the sculpture.
Yeah, this is actually one of the best Shin Godzilla sculptures out there, and for a closed mouth, even though it might not be the most accurate, but I think it just looks so nice, and I love the way he's posed. So he's not so static like the Kyoto. A lot of people like the Kyoto for its accuracy, but I like the X Plus for the shape. It just looks more
Hmm.
fearsome.
Yeah, the price keeps going up though. Is this like on the order of like about $1,000 now to get this? Or of course, maybe it was,
Probably
or was
because
it always that expensive?
enough. Well, I think it was around 700 to 800 before shipping, and after shipping, it'll be close to 900 to 1,000. But now it might cross that 1,000 line. Looks like there's that gap on the tail I can see. Hopefully that's fixed.
Yeah, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm a little annoyed by like how much orange there is
Yeah, it's just
as opposed to a red
yeah,
ruby red. I like yeah, I like more of a ruby red.
same here. I like a more deeper red in for Shin Godzilla, but I mean, again, it's personal preference. This could be like the glowing version if you
Gives
want
you a
to
little
call
more
it.
brightness. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll see.
Ooh, this
Okay.
one. Yep.
Yeah, this
I
is
love
an
this
X
one.
plus 30 centimeter Yuji Sakai,
Mm-hmm.
1984, and they're
Yes.
not showing it yet, but it comes with a Super X.
Yeah. And I
But I
believe
take it this is,
it's
but I take it
yeah.
this is not new.
The Godzilla is not new. I believe it's the same. The paintwork looks very similar to the one I already own. I think this is like the Shinjuku counter measure battle or something they call
Yeah.
it. It's
Yes.
made by Yuji Sakai, and the paint on the back fins is really cool. It has like a metallic, a little bit of metallic blue. Gives it a nice, like charging feeling. And this one comes with a Super X, which I think they'll show soon. But the
Yep.
paintwork looks to be the same as the one I own. I don't really notice any difference. But it's a
Yep.
beautiful sculpt. This is probably one of the best 84 Godzilla figures out there. So if you're a huge Godzilla 1984, 1985 fan, this one I would highly recommend adding to your collection. Oh, there's
Okay,
the
and
Super X.
there's the Super X. They're there together.
Yeah, so the new thing is it has a stand and it looks like some sort of like battle damage paint and some additional color. I believe I don't own the original Super X because I think this is the third time they issued Super X for a like a bonus item, like a Rick exclusive item. And I think the first Super X's were either all closed, like all the compartments are closed, and it was just like one like shiny silver paint. So it's like a very basic one. But this one looks like they went into the details. They opened up every compartment. You can see the side, I think, side gun compartments and then the missile launcher on the top. And when they turn it around, you'll see the front is also opened up where Super X shoots the laser. And I think they painted the thrusters too. Yeah, it looks like they painted the thrusters and probably other parts.
Okay, so it's different paint, but it looks like it is at least parts of the sculpture are different because it before it was all closed.
I think the first one was all closed, and the second one I think had the missile launcher opened. I think this is the first time they have all compartments open. I could be
Oh,
wrong, but I think the past two versions were slightly different, and they didn't have a stand. I think it was just lying on the ground. So the
yeah,
stand is new, but it
yeah,
looks like it's
Godzilla.
yeah,
It's nice that they got them at a nice height here where it's yeah Godzilla could be looking at it.
yep,
Gives Godzilla something to look at.
yeah. It's actually a good yeah. They did a good job, I think. And this is the ugly stand that Rodan and I think the two Rodans share, but if it fits, it works for Super X.
Okay, so I see.
Check out all the little details. There's a GT
Oh yeah, definitely
decal.
sort of like a dirty,
Yeah,
kind of like a dirty version,
yep.
like that has rather
Some
than
soot on it, right?
yeah,
Some soot. Yeah, this one definitely has more detail than the previous ones.
yeah, looking good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it.
the stand's a little thick.
Yeah, a little thick,
Uh,
but now you know he won't fall over, or
the
hopefully won't fall
different,
over.
yeah, that's just kind of like a shiny silver too. It'd be nice if it kind of matched the
Oh, the
Super X.
dirty. Yeah,
Yeah, if it matched the Super X a little closer.
yeah,
Here we are. Let's spin them around. Yeah, this is looking like a very good Godzilla here.
yeah. Highly
They said.
recommend this one. I love this one.
So how many different versions of this exist?
Just
Do
the
they all?
Yuji Sakai one.
Okay, so I mean, in terms of like, they haven't painted it different colors or have a
Oh,
light up
okay.
version or anything.
There's a standard which I think is the same color as we're seeing here, and then the Rick version is a light up. The light up also shares the like the blue tint on the back fin, so it's pretty nice.
Okay, so this is. But do you think this is so the standard is painted the same way with like the
I
little blue?
Yeah, I think it was a surprise to people because I think people thought the standard would be regular, but it actually does have the blue
Oh
paint.
yeah, yeah. This is yeah looking very
Yeah.
nice.
So since I
But
don't own a standard, this is perfect. I can technically have a standard plus a Super X.
oh yeah. Oh, you have the light up version.
Yeah, I got the light up version. I think it was just easier to get the Rick versions back then because the Rick store started selling overseas, so people in the U.S. like
Okay.
myself were able to get it. But
Yeah.
now
So what?
Godzilla Store is catching up. So now you can get Godzilla Store versions and Shonen Rick Boy versions. and the retail versions you can get on retail websites.
Yeah, it
So
looks like with X Plus, there's now three versions now. There's like, yeah, the standard, the
mhm.
Rick exclusive. There's the Godzilla Store guys.
Yeah,
Standard Rick exclusive, and then the Godzilla Store version.
yeah,
Sometimes they'll have something they're unique themselves. Yeah, so here's
definitely.
an overview. We're going to see again. They're finishing up here. They're going to
Yeah,
show us everything that we saw, and then they showed even more stuff. So again, I'll put a link to their full video. Their
yeah.
full video is like about 3 hours long.
Yeah, there's some really nice if you like Sofubis, I think there's some awesome Maru-san figures. I normally don't collect Sofubis, but I'm starting to get pulled into it because they're looking so nice. Like the paints are so wild and so unique. So if you
Yeah,
like like a more artsy type of figure, definitely check out those new Maru-sans. They look great.
yeah, and there's a kit that's sort of
Oh
like
yeah,
yeah,
the
this is
Yuji
this is a
Sakai
kit.
kit
This is a
in the
kit you have to put
background
together.
and paint
Uh,
yourself.
yeah, but yeah, so if you're into kits, this one looks
Oh,
pretty
this is
nice.
yeah, I
Then
have
there's these little
the
hamster guys.
yeah, the kit is awesome. It's a great sculpt. I own the painted version, the figure. Oh yeah, these Hamtaro, Hamkun, I think they
Yeah, I
call it.
think they're about to show the Hedorah.
Oh,
Well, okay,
there's
well, not yet.
the Gojiban figures.
Yeah, so they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the tiger one is not new, but I think that's the newest one. It's like based
Yeah.
on their baseball team.
All right, so there you go. So this is Heisenberg.
And GForever, hoping you enjoy all the upcoming Godzilla Store figures and lots of cool stuff.